Golgotha Mark III Vision's original automated racking system. This thing belongs in a museum. It belongs in a museum!
That belongs in a museum!
This is where they rack people up. What do you do down there? What are you doing there? Come closer and watch. You know what we're doing here? No. Ha! At least you're an honest kid. Better than another kid somewhere in this room. Ahem. You saw those juicers hanging up in the cellar? Before we rack them up, they must be prepared. Turn on the conveyor belt, yell, set mounting mode to manual. Aye aye, Captain. Unit entry E758, Howard Ho. Oh my god. This is gonna give me nightmares, isn't it? Yeah, we'll demonstrate how racking is done. Basically, you do everything with this console. The process is simple enough, but we can't afford to get anything wrong. Now you watch. First, knock the juicer out in case he struggles and hurts himself. Aren't they already drugged? Huh? You did your homework. The tranquilizer is mild stuff. We need them to walk up, not pass out on the corridor. This is the real deal, or the melting process will hurt a lot. Okay, so it's like an anesthetic. Yell, inject trank. Most juicers will be hanging up there for years. To keep them alive, we give them sustenance, a mixture of nutrients and sedatives. Which line are we using today? Line 2, silly ass. Ah, right, line 2. Next, connect them to Silencio. Electric shock now, yes sir. Oh my god. This cheap sustenance, you pay shit, you get shit. But he's still convulsing. Is he okay? Of course he's okay, spasms is normal, that juicer just now was jerking while awake, that was a problem. Convulsing like this is normal. He's suffering a what's it called? A seizure, right? And that zap hurts like hell. Say, when are we gonna have money for real sustenance, Justin? Next week? It's a full month away. Fuck me. Let's continue. Isk. Notice the juicer is jerking. How can I not notice? Yes. Good. The juicer's brain generates flops. We need some. Oh, I didn't read that. Simulation process also generates noise signals that makes his limb jerk. Next, we cut off his peripheral nervous system that will stop the jerking. Yeah, I'll attach insulation. I don't like that. In this step, we take over his central nervous system, connecting his brain to the flop network. Each juicer is assigned to a domain. You can find the domain code on the screen over there. Your job is to manually confirm the domain code. No mistakes allowed. Rack him up, Eel. After preparation, the system will transfer the juicer into the cellar. Okay, that's it. Like I said, plain and simple. Just follow the routine. Simple indeed, but why isn't it automated? Any questions? In addition, we get why do we need training if it's so simple? Why don't you just automate this whole routine? I don't have any more questions. Need Jeffrey again? Thought you'd ask? Yell, tell him how this goes again. Me? Any other yell here? Yes, sir. First goes the real deal trank, then sustenance. Today's sustenance, we're using line 2, right? You'd better not get this wrong again. Ahem. Sometimes the juicer could feel the pain when attaching sustenance line. If that happens, we knock them out with electric shock. Mind you, don't use shock unless they respond negatively to sustenance. It hurts a ton. Next, pull these levers in exactly this order. Last, attach insulation and confirm domain. Each juicer has an assigned domain. Find a domain number on that screen there. Then it's done. Remember it well, your turn next. Why do we need training if it's so simple? Because of the risk. Mr. Siu did say Golgotha is an automated racking system, remember? The reason why we do everything manually is because this piece of shit is falling apart. This thing hasn't been working properly for 2 years. It's breaking down. The automation system is falling apart. Now we have to put someone in this control room to keep things going. Ha! Control room. This used to be a maintenance nook for a couple of engineers to do troubleshooting and servicing. That explains the crowded space. We crammed a manual mounting console here and made it a control room. Oh, good day. On good days, the system works on its own, but sometimes, somebody must stay here and keep watch, and take over with manual control when it refuses to work, and most importantly, fix issues as they pop up. This is why we need Mr. Siu here all time. Anything else, boy? I don't have any more questions. One last thing. See that yellow lever over there? Yes. That's the emergency stop. Pull it if the machine goes nuts. That will stop the whole system in case the juicer gets hurt. Or killed if you're too slow. Understood, Stan? Does that happen a lot? Never happened until 2 years ago. A couple of times by the end of last year. Since this year, at least once a month. Oh my god. Once a month. You're thinking, huh, easy enough, pull easy enough. Things go wrong, pull lever. No, it sounds very challenging. Don't worry, if the timing is your concern, you have plenty of time to pull the lever. Reflex is not what you need the most. It's courage. Courage. The moment you pull the lever, a lot of parts will get damaged. According to the company's bullshit regulation, if they decide the action is not justified, meaning the juicer wouldn't die even if you didn't pull the lever, all this damage will be your liability. You break it, you pay for it. That's so fucked. Killed. Isn't the risk of injury alone enough to justify it? I shouldn't pull the lever unless someone is gonna die. Right. So, this is something interesting. I'm forgetting her name, the manager upstairs. She manufactures issues like this, but they're social issues, right? Oh, this person could die if they're like a junkie or whatever, and like this person like fake screening information to get through screening, and then they shouldn't be considered because they're too old and may die. This is different. Ops is the real fucking shit where people will literally die because of you in front of you for real reasons. One is sentencing a person to death, the other one is killing them. And both of them are potentially so, right? That's the difference between screening and ops. Right. I know this sounds ridiculous. It's a calculated decision based on risk and I don't know this word. I need to look it up later. The insurance claims wouldn't surpass the cost of an emergency stop unless the juicer in question is killed during racking. Otherwise, if the juicer is not in immediate danger of death, paying a crippled juicer is better than fixing broken machines, or so the bigger bosses think. A lot of rackers don't have the guts to pull the lever. Oh, man. How could they? What's more important than a life? Listen up, boy. Those hypocrites at screening have no idea what it's like down here. Here, love alone doesn't solve your problem. When Vision goes after you for compensation, it doesn't target you alone. Everyone close to you will be on their list. Family, friends, natural persons, legal entities, everyone with something to do with you is a target. So they're also just the mafia. You thought Sunrise has killer legal team? Well, Vision is even better. Sunrise, they have enough dirty tricks to get things done outside that courtroom. Justin gave him an inquisitive glance. What? Can't I say bad things about my old employer? But guess you've heard enough, and now you see what the problem is. Suppose you pull the leader and they decide the juicer is not in immediate danger. Then you're screwed. So is everyone close to you. Vision could potentially target Fran for what I do. Do you still think you have the guts? No. I don't have the guts. Guys, enough talk. Let's chase and start. Let's see how he handles this job. I'm not expecting much, mind you. Remember, a large part of this job is about keeping you cool. But if you get the fundamental routine wrong, I won't keep you at ops. He is much harsher than Wade. Looks like there's no trap or test this time around. If I fail, I'm out of the game. Make some room for him, yell. Your turn, Jason. I don't remember. I'm gonna be real, dude. It's gonna be Hank, right? Oh no, it's someone else. I don't know who this is. Entry T630, Melinda Lynn. Please give instruction. I don't even remember the first thing. Executing instruction. Tranquilizer initiated, please give instruction. Connect sustenance. Select sustenance line 2. Executing instruction. Sustenance attached, please give further instruction. Well, we don't have to shock them because they're not having a seizure, right? Attach installation. Exceeding instruction. Preparation complete. Ready for racking. Confirm assigned domain. B630. Confirmed. Racking complete. Good start. No mistake at all. Well done. He's not bad. Let's continue. I'm waiting for it to be Hank and for it to be us to kind of like decide his life or something. Ready for preparation. Y612 Lorton Low. Please give instructions. Administer tranquilizer. Dude, this is so intense. Like, I don't like this. Please give instructions. Connect the sustenance. I think we're gonna have to shock this line. Line 2. Warning, aerobic and spasm detected. Please give further instructions. Shock. Initiating cardio version. Incomplete. Contributor condition stabilized. Please give further instructions. Attach installation. Executing instructions. Dude, that is so creepy. Oh my god, dude. Preparation complete. Ready for racking. Confirm assigned domain. Yeah, 612. Confirmed. Racking complete. He's doing great. Get up. But he hasn't made a single mistake yet. Doesn't take a genius to do better than you. Oh my god, keep going. Justin showed me an encouraging smile. Looks like I'm doing well. Keep it going. This is going to be, what's his face? Hank? And there's gonna be problems and I'm gonna have to pull the lever. The lever. This one, Luke Zhang, never mind. Hank Liu should be immediately after Luke Zhang. Next entry, T630, Luke Zhang. Please give instructions. Tranquilizer. Oh my god. Well. On it. I failed to. Come over here, Mr. Dai. Make some room for Ms. Siu. Yeah, give me a hand. Yes, sir. Jason Dai, go find Justin. He need you. Go. Well. Oh my god. Everyone is here. Please think again, sir. Are you doubting my decision? He's severely injured. According to the attached sensor, he's suffering from grade 4 injury. We must. How many fucking times do I need to repeat myself? I don't give a flying fuck if he dies. What? Keep him hanging there for 3 hours at least. You heard me? But he's not dead yet. We can still save him. I'd rather have him die up there. He dies, the insurance companies take over. He lives, we pay all the medical bills. You, yes, the newbie. Did you rack him up? You did this? You'd better hope he dies quickly. Or else I'll make sure every single medical bill of his goes to you. What the fuck? You're insane. It's a living person. You'd just watch him die? Calm the fuck down. I'm making an informed decision. He said grade 4 injury. Yourself, how much chance does he have, huh? The fuck, we can't just give up trying. Says the man who put him there in the first place. What did you say? I say we wouldn't have any of this shit if you did your fucking job. Can we rack him? Can we put him on the rack? Give him some of that shock. Someday I've got to fire you, all lazy ass rackers. You son of a. Watch your fucking language, Liam Siu. Do you have any idea what you're doing? I'm doing my job. You better do your job while you still have one. I've had enough. You. Calm down, Mr. Siu. Shut your fucking mouth. For every word you say, I'm gonna cut a chunk of your pay. Understood? Do it again. Until he dies. Until he feels what a fucking grade 4 injury is. Justin, go get the juicer down. Understood? You're the man, Mr. Siu. One heck of a punch. Mr. Siu, do you know? I know what I'm doing. That was awesome. Stick to it. Stick it to the man. Hell yeah. No, not really. Huh? I was not. Never mind. Unracking needs authorization from the division lead's computer. We can't afford to waste any time on this asshole. We can't. Give him some sedatives. Hook him up. I've taken care of it. The injured juicer is being unracked as we speak. And thank you, Mr. Siu. But you... I did it. I paid the price. Don't worry about me. Yeah. Everyone, the medics are on the way to the unracking bay. Isn't the juicer coming back here? No, we have a separate area for unracking. We can only do this much. We acted fast. He should be alright. Should be alright after that. Did anyone pull the emergency stop lever? Judging by his face, I guess no. Right, I didn't pull the lever. No one will blame you, Jason. Everyone here would have probably done the same. At the risk of ruining your own life, the stake is too high. Feels terrible, doesn't it? This game is just one big trolley problem. Yeah, I hit myself. No, I did protect myself and those close to me. I didn't know what to do, then it was too late. We all know the feeling. Some of us might have this plan or that when it happens, but when it really does happen, we can't move a muscle. Everyone, I have bad news. Why that face? How bad could it be? What happened seemed to be part of a widespread malfunction throughout the entire cellar. What? Why didn't you say so? Now we must. Calm down. All the key systems are intact, including the life support system. Many secondary systems are brought offline, though including part of the ventilation system. Emergency repairs underway. We have people from logistics on site for the majority of the work. Meanwhile, we must provide support. Engineering team, stand by and follow procedures B A to R. Jesse, you're in charge of the office for now. Roger. What about me? Accent, go help Site 4. Yell, report to logistics and see what they need. Roger. Acknowledged. Now, Jason, I'm sorry. Looks like your field practice has to stop. However, I think I've known enough about you. Your first racking is perfect. I'm impressed. We could always use more detail-oriented rackers. I've decided to hire you, Jason. I will inform Ms. Yeh. Fantastic. Or is it? I don't know, but I see you have a good reason to turn down my offer. I will leave this up to you. Now go report to Ms. Yeh. I will inform her what happened, then clean up this mess. Mr. Siu, we need to talk. What about this turn? Leave him there. About him. Leave him there. We need to borrow his office. We can't rack him. Dude, you know what this reminds? This is just like triage, right? It's just triage. When like a bunch of fucking horrible things happen all at once in like a hospital and stuff. Yeah, we're going back to the office. The malfunction just now was seriously bad. Hold on, let me see you. Huh? Damn, we missed it. We should have stayed in the office. What happened? Someone just knocked who out? What? Which? Who? The lead? Who, how did you know? They recorded and uploaded it to chat group. Who did it? I mean, knocked him out. Looks like Mr. Siu, that old rocker. Whoa. I paid to watch it in live action? No shit. I wonder how's who doing now? Probably still on the floor. I can't think of anyone wanting to give him a hand. Haha, no way. That quake just now? Don't tell me it's... Yeah, it must be the cellar having a heart attack again. The cellar can have a heart attack. The air conditioning's down too. It's boiling hot. Oh my god. Hi. Oh, hey. You're leaving too? Let's go together. Sure. Let's get going. Yeah. The gate is not working. Looks like, yeah. Wow, this has to be more than a normal malfunction. Oh god. Probably screw this. Maybe I can fix it. Let me try a remote restart. How bad exactly is the situation? No idea. Hold on, let me try something. Thanks, Pax. Dude, this is taking forever. Working on it. Shut up. Hey, do you guys think that Juicer will be okay? Absolutely. What about you, Mr. Dye? He's probably gonna be okay. I'm saying, but I'm not believing. I hope so. Are you dumb? No one wants to talk about it. Not now. Right. I'm sorry. Do you regret it, Jason? Regret for what? For not pulling the emergency stop? No? I can't bet my life on it. I see you. But if you did pull the lever, maybe. I'm not gonna respond to that. I've been mentally preparing myself for that moment, but never quite ready. I'm not doing anything better. Enough. Stop bothering him. Okay. Ah, it's done. Awesome. Let's get going. How did you do that on your phone? Oh my god, you better speed this car up. Fuck, what was that? Looks like a rack juicer dropping from the ceiling. Damn. Is it one of those I just racked up? Looks like the issue is way worse than we thought. Holy mother of. It's time, it's time. This is the end. The end of what? Of this farm? The farm has reached the end of its life. The pile of old junk is falling apart. People are dying. HQ has to approve the budget now. Cost doesn't justify the benefit. When we say replace equipment, it means revamping the whole cellar. It's a gigantic cost. They have done the math. Paying compensation for injured and dead juicers is much cheaper. I say just shut this place down already. Mr. Hsu said HQ is seriously considering it. I'm not counting on it. Shutting down Silencio will leave a big dent in the overall flop supply. Well, hope they'll just shut it down anyway. Yeah. Don't they worry about losing their own jobs? It's a moral issue, dude. Are you fucking stupid? Jason, come on. We've had enough. If the farm can't be saved, it's better shut down sooner rather than later. If I've never heard anything like this at screening. Okay, let's keep going. Nothing to see here. Yeah. That's fucking horrifying, man. That's a guy in there. He's just... I hope he's sedated. I cannot. Bye. We all did well. Yeah, we all did well. If we get stuck in this elevator, I'm going to freak. I don't think we have done formal introductions. Yao Yang, Racker Apprentice, nice to meet you. Jason Dai, nice to meet you. Right, I heard them call you your name. You're not the talkative type. Yeah. I see it. Hey, after everything that happened today, I guess you won't want to join us, right? I haven't decided yet. I see ya. Remember what you saw here? If you end up being assigned to screening, I'm not like Mr. Hsu. I think screening simply doesn't understand what's happening here. The company's too obsessed with confidentiality. We need more cross-division exchange. Right now, there are too many misunderstandings. My guy, I don't think there's going to be a company in a month. Or not a company, but this... What is it, this farm? We have been dealing with the toughest problems of this farm. The screening team, they don't see what we do. They just make unreasonable demands. You saw it yourself, 2 casualties in one day. I guess life at screening must be cozy. There was an assault incident yesterday. What? Assault in the contract room, 1 dead, 1 injured. A lunatic was stabbing people. Gosh. Did they find out the cause? His family died in the cellar. No, they should have learned a lesson. Learned a lesson? What are you talking about? Please, don't send unqualified juicers down no more. What do you mean by... Who, screening? Who else? They send people obviously not fit for juicing all the time. It doesn't take a doctor to tell. They're walking bombs, accidents waiting to happen. And in many accidents that did happen, the juicers are not fit for juicing either. If they kept up their screening standards, a lot of this could have been avoided. Since you've been working with them for a while... Just 1 day. I know, still, you did work with them. Did they ever say why they were sending unqualified people down? I suppose it's because those people desperately need a job. Job? Sending them down here to be tortured, do they call it a job? Initially, I thought they were just lazy asses, and I heard they're doing it on purpose to meet assigned quotas. I don't know about that. More juicers signed means more bonus, right? I don't think that's the case of the more the better. But at screening, they do have a minimum quota to meet. Dude, this is such a big moral fucking issue, and this entire fucking thing just shouldn't exist. I believe they just want to help those in need. Exposing them to risks of injury and death, is that helping? Maybe they have no idea how bad things are done here. But without a job, they die anyways. I don't want to defend screening too hard. Maybe they have no idea how bad things are down here. That is unrelated. They just have to uphold their own standards. We have written standards for assessing juicers. Many of these accidents could have been avoided if they followed the rules. He's right. No matter what, sending the unqualified down is not a solution. It's unfair to the juicers and to us too. We have to watch the same tragedy happen over and over again. If what I saw today happens on a regular basis, well... Slipping unqualified candidates through. Jeff and Tyler, did they do it? Never mind. I can't dwell on these negative thoughts. Poor juicers. That reminds me. The people at Ops, they have no problems with the word juicers at all. You guys don't seem to mind the word juicers? Life ain't easy for anyone, right? We're just cogs in a system. It's really sad. See you later, Jason die. Alright, Jason. Sorry, haha. Bye. Bye. Hey, where are you going? Hey, where are you going? Hey. Okay, bye. Hey. Shia? Shiology. You there? Please come here for a moment. What now? As a part of an ongoing investigation, I need to perform a full body scan on you. Full body scan? This device will detect storage devices on you, if any. Okay, you're clear. May I know what's going on? You're free to go now. What? Now please go. I don't think she'll answer. This isn't a matter about me not thinking, like not trying to talk. I just don't think she's gonna answer. Is there she too? Yeah, they're searching everyone coming out of the cellar. What's going on? No idea. These people are from HQ. Just do whatever they say. I don't... I'd not rub them the wrong way if I were you. This is just a really large conspiracy, you know? Door is locked. Ms. Yeh isn't here. I should ask Wayne or George. Wayne's not here either. Yeah? Jacer's back. Woohoo! How does Ops feel? Bunch of snobs, eh? Actually, they're pretty nice. Aren't they like self-righteous, snobby? For example, like, leave it to the real professionals. Or anyone with a mouth could do your job at screening. They are kind of like that, more or less. No, they're not! What the, is the Jason in our head just missing all the fucking nuance? Speaking of, what is it like at Ops? Which part? Their office? I've never been there, haven't even seen pictures of it. Yeah, right, totally no idea. Yeah, haven't I told you already? You did, but there's hardly any information. Eh? I told you everything I saw. A dark, dark place. Many screens. How are we supposed to get any insight about that? But those are facts. Come on, Jacer, do a better job than she did. A lot of blue lighting. They had a very high ceiling. Goes down and control the rack. There's a huge glass pane that turns into a screen. Why can't I just say, okay, it's similar to this, but instead of a cubicle, it's a shared like lined-up system. There's screens everywhere. Like that's true. Why is description so? Why are we so bad at describing things? There's a lot of blue lighting. Very high ceiling. Wow, sounds classy. Ops win this round. Our ceiling is meh. And there's an elevator that goes down in the control room for racking. Elevator right in their office. Cool. Anything else? There's a huge glass pane that turns into a screen. Damn, how huge is huge? 6 or 7 of these desks side by side. Yeah, that's huge. Sounds expensive, that's it. That's about the size of it. Wow, it's still hard to imagine, but at least now we're Sure, it's very different from our average offices. You guys stop bothering him. Why, say Tyler, you're surprisingly uninterested in ops. He's there for field practice, not a tour. Alright. Tell us what happened there, J-Star. Hey. What do you want to hear? The exciting part. What's exciting about work, silly? Just tell us what you did down there, if you don't mind. Oh, man. I had some hands-on experience with racking. Ah, is it hard? It's very hard, but for a very different reason. Very hard. Seriously? It's his first day, of course. You're right. Anything else? We need cars to get around the cellar. Kathy did mention the cars. Are they comfy? Not too shabby. How do you define comfy? Kind of like you sink right into the sea. Ooh, comfy, huh? You've bothered Jason enough, QQ. Yeah, you're boring, Tyler. Then there was a bad accident. The machine went nuts when I was doing wrecking. Sounds bad indeed. Was anyone hurt? Yeah, but I'm not sure how many. Jeez. What did I say? They're not doing their jobs. Yeah, and the assault yesterday is their fault too. I don't think it's their fault. What? How can it not be their fault? They don't have the budget to keep the cellar well serviced. Huh, can't believe they're saying that. These people at the ops take the highest salary, that's how they spend their budget. Are you aware of this, Jason? What does salary have to do with the budget? A lot. Let me explain. Silencio receives a fixed budget from HQ every quarter. The farm generates a more or less fixed revenue. HQ has no reason to increase our budget. A small part of this budget is for routine expenditures. The rest is allocated to divisions. We decide how to spend the money? Yes, we have a lot of power in managing our own division. They decide to use most of their budget on staff salary instead of keeping the cellar serviced. I don't know if that's it. I don't think there's a way to service. Even HQ decides to increase the overall budget, they'd use the surplus for their own salaries. Don't believe their story, Jason? Yeah, I can't find 1 ounce of empathy across the whole ops team. I don't think they're bad people. We didn't say they're bad people. You're kind of saying they're bad people. Personally, I hate them with a passion, but I wouldn't call them bad people. Their issue, like Tyler said, is that they have no empathy. I wish Jason would speak up. They never consider how others feel, egocentric. They believe they deserve better pay on par with what their counterparts in other farms are getting. Is that wrong? No. Without context, their salary is totally justified, but with context, more staff salary means less budget for everything else. I still don't think it's their fault. I'm not really blaming them. Like I said, I wouldn't call them bad people. I agree that these accidents are fundamentally Vision's fault as a company. Us employees can't be held responsible, but again, like I said, they could have kept things serviced and running at the cost of their own salary. No! No! What? But they chose to not do it? What? It's not. No, that's crazy. I wouldn't voluntarily take a price cut for maintenance. That should be independent from my salary. Kenton, that's crazy. They had this option to take more responsibility and help people, a lot of people. They gave it up. Worse still, they mock us for doing so. Would you take this responsibility though? Let me make it clear. I don't think they're doing anything wrong. Okay, what is this fucking, like, pick a lane, dude. You're moving the goalpost. If they're not obliged to take on extra responsibilities, then back to your question, most of us at screening have chosen the opposite. We spend most of the budget on contributor benefits. Sometimes when the budget is too low, Wayne would ask us whether we'd like to forfeit our own bonus. It's an anonymous process, so I can't tell who decided to help the contributors at their own cost. But judging by the numbers, most of us did. And don't forget, our salary and bonus are way lower than theirs. Only the company benefits from this. Bonus are way lower than theirs. Anyway, screening and ops have chosen different paths. I think your guys are a bit too idealistic. Maybe, although we just want to make the world a better place. Oh, this is pissing me off. We didn't ask everyone else to do the same. How could they be so mean to us? Hi. Don't tell me you're taking their side again. I'm not. Kathy, sometimes not taking sides is taking sides. You can say that again, brother. I haven't said anything yet. Anyways, that is the situation. Hey, why are we talking about this again? You guys led the subjects. You guys led the subject off, of course. Haha, right. Sorry. Enough of this gloomy talk. Yeah, you're right. Cutting slack again, huh? Mr. Diao. Quentin, how is your assignment going? Almost ready? Ms. Yao is back. If anyone needs to see her, she's in her office. Not in a good mood, though. Don't say I didn't warn you. Why? Don't know. Probably has something to do with the IIB. The IIB, those people in black suits? Jeff. Don't chase. It's on track. I'm busy with something else. Your assignment comes next. You? The deadline is pretty far away, no? Don't I get to decide my own priorities? Whatever suits you. Tyler, can I borrow you for a minute? What for? Could you come to my desk? Sure. Gotta work, Jacer, or Mr. Liao will kill me. Anything else you want to share? Oh my god. Is anyone sending unqualified candidates down there to meet their on-site quota? What? You mean someone in our division? I seem to have hit a nerve. Why ask? There's this rumor. For real? For real?
For real?
As far as I know, no one would do that. Wait, there's actually someone? Sky could totally have done it, but he's fired now. More like transferred. I don't know enough to answer your questions since I'm not involved in consultation. You could try asking Jeff or Tyler. Okay, I've got work to do. Talk to you later. I don't want to talk to Quentin, dude. I don't like him anymore. Jason, what's the matter? Right, some of us might, yeah. They're both frowning. Heard from Ops? Yeah, how did you? No, actually from you, Tyler. I heard them spread rumors like that before. Plus, you just came back from Ops? What do you think? Simply put, it's a rumor, godless. Agreed, I'm not aware of anyone doing that. Meaning someone is fabricating a story? This could be doing it in secret. No, it's pointless. Pointless. It's true that we have a minimum quota for the number of contributors signed, but there is no bonus for signing extras. Still makes a valid motive, yeah. True, I heard Jade is having trouble meeting her quota, but that is because she's taking too many sick days. Ah, she will meet the quota in a couple of days. Normally, it's pretty hard to not meet the quota. On the other hand, we get warnings for signing up contributors of low efficiency. There's really nothing to gain from signing up unqualified candidates. Right. So where does the room come from? I get your point. Where did the rumor come from? Most likely from Ops. Yeah, you really didn't hear it from them? I heard it from you, Tyler. We talked about this when you were with your stupid secret thing. What are you on about? What? No. Good. The rumor is reasonable since we do keep pushing the bottom line of screening standards. What bottom line? Physical exams and stuff? Wait, before you ask, we push the bottom line but still follow the rules. We only make occasional exceptions for those who come slightly below the bar. Why? Isn't that dangerous? Not at all. I understand it may increase the burden of Ops. Huh? Yeah, Kathy told me they decide generating power based on the physical condition of each contributor. All contributors meeting the standard can be sent to the main network. Acceptance must be evaluated on a case-by-case basis. You remember what Kathy said, no? Engineers hate exceptions. They are complaining about doing extra work. Probably. Okay, they have legit reason, but we can't leave these poor people out in the cold. Screening and Ops have differences. No need to argue over it. I agree. Anyways, that's it, Jason. Rumor? I wouldn't call it entirely rumor. Tyler, we talked about this. Yeah, I guess you can say that. My point is, no one at screening is making these exceptions for personal gains. The system is specifically designed to avoid that. Right. Now we have to have work to do, if you don't mind. Oh, man. You know me, just doing my laps around the office. Wait, what the hell? Excuse me for a moment, Tyler. Need to take care of something new? Huh? Oh, sure. You apply for a promotion for me without asking me? Not a promotion, it's a training course necessary for a promotion. You might not get it after all. You never know unless you try. Have you thought that maybe I don't want a promotion? I know you're lazy, but come on, nobody hates a promotion. What the hell? Who the hell do you think you are to make career decisions for me? I'm not making decisions for you. This is just an additional opportunity. That is called a decision. Take it or not, you decide. I'm just giving you an additional choice. I said more than once, I hate this job. I think I'm helping the bad guys. This farm is hurting and killing people. I said more than once. Grow the hell up. Mr. Liao is fuming too. Do you know how hard it is to have a job that pays bills? What's wrong with your job? Did they tell you to stab people or what? Can't you just do one damn job right? You don't see the problem because you don't care. You don't care about anything other than yourself. Other than myself? Right, selfish and self-righteous. You don't even want to help Auntie Jeff Wu. Don't try to change the subject. I've told you over and over again. I care about you more than anything or anyone else in this world. But yeah, but the thing is, you have your motive of life. And I told you over and over again, if you really mean it, why don't you ever support me for once? I've had enough rejection from you. Admit it already. You care about shaping me into the son that you never had. Now as to what I think, you don't care at all? Okay, confession time, huh? Well, here's my confession. I said I care about you. That doesn't mean I trust you. You're a brat who has not a damn idea what he's doing with his life. I can't encourage you to shoot yourself in the foot. I hate people like him. You think everything is going to be okay because you're young? All this talk about doing good for the people, for the world? It's only because you haven't eaten enough shit to know how tough this world really is. You call me selfish? Well, I'm selfish for a reason. But that doesn't matter. If you really hate to be selfish, I'll be selfish for you. I'll push you towards where you need to be. Hate me for it if you want to. I don't care. You don't need to get your hands dirty if that gives you peace of mind. I don't want you to do that. I know. I'm so tired of arguing with you. However, for this once, let's make this absolutely clear. You're a grown man, Jeff. I can't make you do things. All I could do is talk. You don't have to like what I said. You might even call it selfish bullshit. Still, I must say it. No, you don't. Even if that will make, I didn't read that. Even if that will make you hate me more. I knew it. You're still thinking about yourself. None of this is really about me. If that's what you want to believe, suit yourself. I'm done. Suit myself? What's that supposed to mean? You're dodging the argument again. You're like that every single time. Why do you keep doing this? Can't you face me like a man for once? What do you expect me to do, Jeff? You're already calling me an outdated, grumpy, unreasonable old geezer. What do you expect me to say? That I'm convinced by your fancy progressive ideology? You're right. I shouldn't have expected anything. We have our own lives. I do not need your recognition. You have shown me time and time again that life can be a lot simpler when you stop caring. Oh, damn. Hi. You've been standing there for a very long time. Do you have any actual business or not? Get it done, or if you do, or buzz off. I know, okay, the thing is, it's the freedom to make your own choices that is important. And for people who want to make decisions for you, you remove the autonomy of the other person, and that's control, and that's not fair to them. It doesn't matter if you think you know right, because your way of right might be different per person. So unbelievably selfish and unempathetic. What do you want? He's in one heck of a bad mood. Mr. Liao was too mean. I wasn't much better myself. You heard it right? The argument with Mr. Liao? Yeah. I've had enough of this crap. He is officially ruining my life. All we do is hurt each other's feelings. It's time to maintain a healthy distance. I should have moved out long ago or found another job. Yeah, you're both better off that way. Yeah, I think so. Isn't it a cliche? Brothers, father and son, growing into enemies because they grow manipulative, overprotective out of love. They hurt each other but couldn't let each other go. My family is one of those. I'm accepting the fact. A bit of distance is good for us both. Maybe a few years down the road I'll be mature enough to find common ground with George. I don't think it's about maturity. I think George is the one who's being immature. But that's for the future. Right now I need some personal space. I don't know what to say. You've done your best, Jeff. Somehow I feel you've done your best, Jeff. I'm sure I have. I sure have, haha. No, thanks for checking in on me. I'm totally right. Just need some quiet time is alright. Is all. If I'm gonna cry, there is a boyfriend for that. Haha. Thank you, Jason. Really. See you later. See you later. Man.